By the end of this video, I'm going to deliver to you what I feel is the best training program for endurance-focused athletes that are looking for a balanced approach to their fitness and well-being that includes building strength and maintaining muscularity. This is the endurance-focused version of my ultimate hybrid training system. Taking a hybrid approach to endurance training means that you're not only doing strength training as a means to increase performance specific to your chosen endurance sport, but doing strength training and even some hypertrophy training as its own ends for overall fitness and health. Now, if you're wondering how effective this style of training is, I've used it for the majority of the last year and managed to set PRs at 5K, 10K, half marathon, and marathon, all while maintaining muscle mass and strength. So if you're ready to build your mileage while keeping your strength and muscle mass, you're in the right place. Now, there's a lot of talking heads on YouTube, so you may be wondering who I am and what makes me qualified to make fitness programs that you should spend your time doing. Hi, I'm Dave. I've worked in the fitness industry as a trainer, manager, director, and owner of my own gyms for close to 20 years. And wow, I sound pretty old when I say that. During my time in the fitness industry, I personally worked with hundreds of clients and also designed programs that thousands of my gym members went through to get amazing results. Recently, I made my own basic hybrid training system. That video is up on my channel now, so be sure and check it out. In that video, I outlined not only how to structure and organize workouts, but how to progress them into an actual program or system. The groundwork covered in that video is important to understand how this program will work, so be sure to check it out. That routine is fantastic for increasing overall fitness while not specializing in either area of strength or endurance. It's a maintenance program that will slowly build both aspects of strength and endurance, which is the true nature of hybrid training. But what about when you do want to specialize in one way or another? If you want to increase your endurance, you can still take a hybrid approach, but you need to make some key changes to the program that I've laid out already. So in this video, I'm going to lay out an endurance-focused hybrid training program that you can use to build up your aerobic base and get faster, all while maintaining strength and muscle levels. I'm Dave, and this is Dave Does Fitness. The maintenance program for my ultimate hybrid system features 3 full body lifts per week as well as 3 runs per week. We aim to hit all the major movement patterns, but also wanted to hit as many movement planes as possible, so we use some variations on popular lifts to put new and different stimulus on your body. Included in the runs were an easy run, a long run, and a speed run, with weekly mileage ranging from about 15 miles to 25 miles. And of course, those numbers would vary based on your fitness levels. So if we wanted to tweak this program to make it endurance focused, what will be your changes? Well, the most basic answer is that your mileage is going to go up and your lifting is going to go down. So let's talk lifting first, since that's a much more cut and dry. So in this program, you go from lifting 3 times per week full body down to 2 times per week full body. You still want to be hitting your body with enough training stimulus to maintain or gain strength as well as maintain your muscle. And yes, you can gain some strength lifting twice per week. Cutting out an entire lifting day means we trim away even more fat from the lifting program to only be hitting the most effective lifts for strength while keeping stimulus balanced across joints and movement planes. That means our focus is on bench press, squat, deadlift, pull-ups. Those are the big lifts, and hitting them all in 2 days of lifting isn't too easy. So we want to spread those out as best we can and manage fatigue and rest periods throughout the lifting sessions. So let's hop in and see how this actually works. Day 1 is going to look like this. First lift is your deadlift. You're going to hit warm-up sets, hit a somewhat challenging set of 8, and then you're going 3 by 5. So that's your big lift, you're hitting that one all alone. Then we get into our trisets. Now a triset's going to allow you to be efficient with your time while rotating through complementary exercises. So our first one is going to be bench press, where we hit a lighter set and then we go 3 sets, 8 to 10 range. Dumbbell rows, we're going in for 3 sets, 10 to 12 range. And the final one in that tricep is the decline sit-up, where we're going 3 by 15. Now your final tricep of day 1 is going to be easy barbell curls, 3 by 10 to 12, easy barbell JM press, yes I like my easy bar, 3 by 10 to 15 on that one. And your last one's going to be the band pal-off press, 3 by 8 per side. You might have learned about that one in my last video about ultimate hybrid training. I love that exercise, it is fantastic. I think this is a great time to remind you, if you're enjoying the video so far, if you feel like you're learning something, then please support the channel by just hitting that thumbs up, subscribing if you'd like the content. There's always more videos on the way. Let's get right back to it. Now for rest periods, you're going to be looking for 60 to 90 seconds of rest between sets of your deadlifts and about 45 to 60 seconds rest between exercises in your trisets. With deads and bench being taken care of on day 1, that means naturally we've got squats and pull-ups queued up for day 2. So you're going to kick things off with the barbell squat. Again, same rep scheme, warm-up set, heavier set, 3 by 5. Again, you're going to hit that solo with ample rest in between sets. And then, just like day 1, we're hopping into trisets after that. So pull-ups, we're going to go 4 sets, maximum reps. If you get up over 12, then you're going to start to add weight. And if you need to build your pull-ups, then be sure to watch the video where I walk you through step-by-step how to exactly do that. Next one is going to be a dumbbell, 1-arm overhead press, 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps. And the final one is going to be ab wheel, 3 sets, 8 to 10 reps. Now your final tricep is going to be dumbbell seated cleans. There's going to be 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. It's going to hit your rear delts, your external rotators, and even a little bit of your traps and lower back. Be sure to start off somewhat light on these until you get the hang of them. You want to be sure that you're getting your elbows up to shoulder height, and if things are feeling tight, you can externally rotate your hands into the neutral position as well. Now your next one is going to be dumbbell leaning lateral raise. Now this is really something I just use to cap my shoulders a bit, and it's a luxury lift here, so sub in any other accessory you like that you think you want to work on. And your last exercise here is going to be a standard plank hold down on your elbows. 3 sets, 60 seconds or so. If that's not challenging, then add a weight on your back. Don't just hold the position forever and go on and on. And be sure you have good form on this. Don't let your hips drop down. Don't let your butt get up in the air. Keep it nice and tight. Now, if you want to see the best way to progress these lifts, then check out that section of my initial hybrid system video. The very abbreviated version is that you're going to work to the top of your rep range, then add a small amount of weight, continue to build. Pretty simple, right? That's a linear progression. But every 4th week, you deload and cut back your weight and your volume. You then start back with weights you used 2 weeks prior to repeat those and keep creeping your weights on up. You'll get stronger this way and you'll keep injuries at bay by deloading frequently. Okay, so that covers our lifting. Very basic, but by hitting the best bang for your buck exercises and progressing them in a smart fashion, you're gonna see great results with just those 2 days of lifting. Now let's shift gears and talk endurance training. As always, I'm focused on running with this section, but if you bike, swim, or anything else, feel free to apply those concepts to your chosen endurance sport. Now, since we're focusing on building endurance here, we're going to be hitting runs 4 to 5 days per week while on this program. Now, as a disclaimer, this is not a race prep routine. You want to get even more specialized if you're training for a race. It's about building your general endurance, meaning your aerobic base, but with the additional days and extra mileage in this plan, you have the ability to include different types of workouts, which will help you build not only your aerobic base, but also build your VO2 max and increase your tempo pace as well. A typical weekly goal would be between 30 and 40 miles per week, but weekly mileage can vary a lot based on your fitness level and running experience, so keep that in mind. So let's break it down by day. Okay, of course we're going to have our weekly long day. So on this day, you're going to be hitting around 25% of your total weekly volume. You don't want to go more than this and beat yourself up. So if you're hitting 40-mile weeks, that means you're hitting 10 miles on this run at most. Your pacing on this run is going to be around your MAF pace, which is your maximum aerobic function, equals 180 minus age, give or take 5 BPM, either way, depending on fitness levels and overall health. Depending on your fitness level and experience, you may want to work in some miles at marathon pace during your long day as well. Your next day is going to be your recovery day. So this is a recovery run at zone 2 pacing. I typically go by time on these instead of just focusing on mileage, but either one works. Depending on your fitness levels and weekly mileage, targets for this run should be anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. Estimated mileage is around 5 to 7 miles. Your next run is your tempo day. Your tempo day is going to involve a faster pace, longer intervals. After a mile warm-up, you go for 4 to 6 intervals of 1 mile with 1 to 2 minutes recovery jog. So your mile tempo intervals should be right around your 10K pace, and you're going to finish off with a cool down mile around MAF or zone 2, however you're feeling on the day. Estimated mileage for that run, 6 to 8. Your next day is going to be your easy and strides day. And I love this day, it's one of my favorites. You're going to once again get an MAF pace going for 45 to 60 minutes and throw some strides on at the end. Strides are going to be paced around your 5K pace or even slightly higher. So anywhere from 6 to 10 100-meter stride intervals with rest periods around 1 minute. Estimated mileage on that workout, 5 to 7. Now, if you're going to tack on additional miles and an additional day, do that through another day at MAF with strides. So 2 of those in a week. Once again, estimated mileage, 5 to 7. When progressing your running workouts, follow the same deloading principles mentioned earlier and refer to the more in-depth explanations in my first Ultimate Hybrid video. The super quick recap is, plan to take a deload every 4, 6, or 8 weeks depending on how you're feeling and the mileage you're used to. During that deload week, you take out all the intervals and strides and reduce weekly mileage to 70%. So you're going to be going at all your slower paces with reduced mileage. So now that we have both our lifting days and running days mapped out, let's fit them all together into a weekly routine. Okay, so if we're starting on a Monday, we'll say our Monday is our easy day with strides. Our second day is going to be our lift day number 2, which is the squat day. Third day, the recovery run. Fourth day, the tempo run. Fifth day is our other lifting day, which is going to be the deadlift day. Sixth day, easy and strides if you're not taking a rest day. And seventh day is going to be your long run. So in this example, we are putting the actual recovery or easy day after hitting your squat workout. But if you find you aren't very sore after that workout and instead of feeling really ragged after the long run, then by all means move those strides to the third day and have your recovery day on day 1. So with this template, you're going to be able to build up miles, increase endurance, maintain or build strength, and keep muscular size. With the progressions that were established in the first Ultimate Hybrid training video, you'll be able to slowly but consistently build your endurance and strength while the deload keeps you healthy. Now, of course, having proper nutrition to support these goals is absolutely essential, and that's something that we could tackle in another time and another video. So there you have it. Through 2 videos now, we've talked about how to slowly build both your strength and endurance with the standard Ultimate Hybrid system. And in this video, we cranked up the miles, backed off the weights a bit, and gone through an endurance-focused hybrid routine. Now, if you're looking to build your endurance without losing muscle mass and strength, this is the ticket for you. Let me know what you think of the program. Would you change any aspect of it? You think you'll give it a try? Between the standard program outlined in the first video and this one, do you have a preference which one you think is going to be better fit for you? Let's connect down in the comments section and discuss. And as always, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for hanging with me today. I appreciate you and your time you invested watching this video. If you feel you got something out of it, I would greatly appreciate any form of support you could give the channel, like a thumbs up or a subscribe. I'm Dave, and this is Dave Does Fitness. Have an awesome day and stay fit.